Scrap Garden is a game that if I had to sum up in a few words, would probably be something like this. It's like Zelda, but you're playing as R2-D2, and any minor mobs can be dealt with your ass plus gravity. Roll the credits! In a more in-depth analysis, Scrap Garden is an indie game developed by Phlasm Interactive Entertainment. What seems to start off as a simple but cute little adventure game branches off to become a 3D platformer, side-scroller, puzzle solver, and even horror, if you're as easily intimidated by darkness in a game as I am. Through the intro video of the game, we meet our protagonist and hero of the story, and his name is Canny with a 4. Because it's cool and Canny with an A was taken. Just as Canny's power source is removed, everything seems to just stop. Eventually, solar panels that are on the inside of Canny's head, because, you know, where else would you keep them, power him up. And thus, your brave adventure in this new crazy world begins. One thing this game does, which I personally respect a lot in any new games, is not feeding the player with objectives and how-tos. You just take control and start moving. Controls are simple: jump, double jump, interact, and move. Ah, finally! Law enforcement. Excuse me, officer. Can you help me out? Oh, Jesus! Canny, run! You're a felon, dude! Skip town! Change your name to Canny with a 5 and 2 X's at the end, because that'll make it look even cooler. So all robot life is shut down, which adds this engaging post-apocalyptic feel to the game. And that feeling is reinforced when you see other robots frozen in different positions, from innocent to, Jerry with a 3! No! Not you too! Oh, you always loved cotton candy. Oh, good night, sweet prince, and may a flight of angels sing thee to thy rest. Again, with no direction given, you just kind of open roam, collecting Sonic-esque gems as you go. Which is good, because you need these gems to get objects to help progress, or open doors to advance. Man, this game is so pleasant. Gem currency, fun item interaction, efficient level design, and the soundtrack. Oh, f this. Canny wants out! Yep. Rather immediate change to light terror and spiders. With the new side-scrolling element, you suddenly find yourself hesitating going through doorways due to not being able to see the other side. This is where a debatable flaw in the game comes in, however. Every general enemy mob is killed by jumping on them, but when you jump, their AI still tethers to you while you're in the air, so they literally stroll under you and await the sweet embrace of death. Morbid. But at the same time, it means that you're not having to dance of death mobs, keeping that relative pace the game gives you. Plus, triple killing mobs in quick succession without touching the ground feels good. Now, you may be telling yourself, if there's mobs, surely there's health. And you'd be right. You clever little dyke, you. Taking mob damage hurts you, golden twirling wrenches heal you, and dying in this game is hilarious. Alright, okay, keeping in mind, I'm very easily entertained. When you die, nothing happens. You just die. And that's funny to me. I'd be like in the zone trying to solve an obstacle or alignment-based puzzle. A spider come up, bop me on the nose, I fall over. It's so anticlimactic that it makes me laugh. Failing puzzles, failing quick time dodge events, not jumping in time to avoid a fatal mob hit is oddly rewarding for me anyway. But enough about the funny deaths. Let's move on to why we're really here. Boss battles! There are moments in the game where bosses will just appear at the end of a level. Some are sudden and intense. Some are slow-paced with harsh consequences. And others are just... Overall, this game entertained me. I'm no puzzle lover, but it wasn't there all the time. If you're not into QTEs, don't worry, it's only there for a few seconds. The game touches bases with so many different game types, and that really keeps it fresh. Yes, the mobs may be simple. Yes, the deaths are relatively lackluster. And puzzles, when you fail them, you may need to die to reset it. But in certain circumstances, dying resets the whole level of puzzles if it's within the same instance. Some more work! But Scrap Garden isn't trying to claim it's amazing. The script and voice acting to the game, it isn't over the top. The soundtracks in 1 or 2 locations are short, so loop quicker, but they're still nice all the same. I didn't think I would, but I had a swell time playing this. Nothing major to write home about, but also nothing terrible to make me want to stop playing. A pleasant adventure with an interesting yet easy to follow story, which I didn't go too into detail here because I actually think it's pretty cool, so if you wanted to find out more about it, by all means get the game on Steam if it seems to be a game that you might enjoy. And that has been a GameX review of Scrap Garden. Thank you so much for watching this, guys. Don't forget that if you want to check out any more of our videos, you can check us out here on YouTube and subscribe to us, or check out our website at gamex.io, which looks at your previous gaming history to find out which game you might enjoy next. And we want to give a special thank you to Phlasm Interactive Entertainment for giving us the key to review this game, so thank you so much, Phlasm.